Royal Scoop. Diving into Meghan's fan base greetings. Royal Scoop enthusiasts. Today, we're exploring something utterly bizarre that caught my attention during my internet adventures. I've discovered a Reddit community entirely devoted to worshipping Meghan Markle. And trust me, this rabbit hole is more peculiar and absurd than your wildest imagination could conjure. First, let's examine their banner image featuring Meghan and Harry. It's supposedly their best representation, but good heavens, it resembles something from a psychological thriller. Her gaze appears vacant and soulless, absolutely spine-chilling. Is this genuinely what her admirers want representing their idol? It honestly resembles a malfunctioning AI's attempt at human portraiture rather than an authentic photograph. Now, regarding reactions to Meghan's newest podcast episode, which I'm certain you've all endured, it was so monumentally tedious that even her most fervent supporters couldn't manufacture genuine enthusiasm. One devotee labeled it merely pretty good. That's it. No passionate acclaim, no excitement, just lukewarm acknowledgement. It's as though they're desperately attempting to convince themselves this podcast contains revolutionary content when reality suggests precisely the opposite. Here's the truly delicious irony. A post in this group highlighted Harry's remarks about Meghan's achievements. We all recognize Meghan's version of success is constructed entirely upon her royal marriage and connections. She's hardly a self-made entrepreneur who built an empire from nothing. Yet her followers celebrate her for conquering adversity, while conveniently disregarding her extraordinarily privileged existence that 99% of humanity could only fantasize about. What's particularly outrageous is how fiercely they defend her dubious health claims. On her podcast, Meghan mentioned preeclampsia, and her followers immediately silence any questioning voices. They stubbornly refuse to acknowledge her narrative inconsistencies. Remember when she claimed financial hardship over affording a buffet? Now she's holidaying in luxurious mansions. Does nobody else perceive this glaring contradiction? This community essentially functions as a sanctuary for individuals rejecting objective reality. Every comment portrays Meghan as the quintessential victim, while everyone else apparently conspires against her. There's zero accountability, no self-reflection, just an unending stream of justifications. Anyone daring to question her is swiftly condemned. It's genuinely disheartening to witness. Then there's this ridiculous crepe recipe discussion they've been obsessing over. Nobody addressed the actual product merits. All comments fixated on the exquisite plate arrangements and perfect strawberry presentations, completely ignoring Meghan's actual crepe mixture. It's painfully obvious they're desperately feigning interest when ultimately they're simply seeking continued connection to her celebrity, despite the product's mediocrity. Most mind-boggling is their defense mechanism when confronted with her fabrications. When Meghan's statements contradict established facts, her devotees dismiss it as insignificant. They're so entrenched in their alternate reality that challenging her narrative becomes sacrilege. Her actions and declarations rarely synchronize, yet these fans gladly overlook discrepancies to preserve their carefully constructed fantasy. Here's my unvarnished assessment. Meghan Markle may attempt rebranding herself as both victim and entrepreneur, but these are merely calculated personas. She continuously plays the sympathy card while simultaneously exploiting her royal associations, and her followers consume this performance unquestioningly. The entire charade operates on manipulation, with fan communities serving as unwitting accomplices. It's high time people stopped accepting the illusion that Meghan embodies sainthood, because factually speaking, that's pure fiction. What's your perspective on these obsessive Meghan supporters? Are they completely delusional or simply ensnared in an intricate web of denial? Share your thoughts below, and as always, smash that like button, subscribe, and activate notifications for fresh Royal Scoop content. Until next time, Royal Watchers.